Welcome to it, guys. Week 14 Daily Advanced Madden. So much crazy action around the league. Playoff positioning at a premium. Some intense battles. Let's get to all the highlights.
Johnny's football team into Tennessee to take on Creepy Uncle and the Titans. And here, McLaurin refusing to take a sip of the special nighttime hot chocolate. Getting into the end zone, getting home safely are those Washington football team, and Johnny getting the win, going to 8-5, fighting with Keese and those Giants for the top of the NFC East. Heavyweight battle in Tampa Bay where Ryan's Bucks are taking on Martin's Panthers, and here it's going to be 4-1-2 in the gun and dropping back, picks up a late block, buys himself more time, secure catch at the back of the end zone, big 7 points to tie it up at 21 all in. With that score, Ryan marching down the field. He's going to look for a corner route far left edge, and watch this acrobatic defender just light up, tap the toes. Phenomenal play by the Panther defender, and they would punch it in, make it 28-21, but 10 points later, Ryan's Bucks moving at 8-5. Still one game back of the Panthers, but a big win for the Bucks. Louisville Chris and his Vegas Raiders, welcome to the party, brother. Getting his clips in, and watch this beautiful playmaker up the sideline to square, and big hurdle at the end. A little journal at the end, and here, the clip started a little late, but trust me, a guy dropped back to pass, and trust me here, this kick mattered. No time to preface it, because literally we're starting the clip at the snap. Need about 5-10 seconds before the snap. Usually leave a play call screen, and then I get it. But you guys saw it. Louisville Chris doing a job, 35 all, last second field goal, picking up a huge win versus Connor's Ravens. Now here we have the Chargers at home at SoFi taking on Kansas City. Only a 4-point deficit when Grand's user goes to work. Big tackle by the quarterback there. Nice job keeping it from getting in the end zone, but ultimately they would punch it in. It's 28-17 here for the Chiefs. Over the top. Now tell me this isn't tight. Tell me this isn't tight. But he hauls it in. He hauls it in. He throws it. You know, if you're even, you're leaving. I get that. But they're even, and they're 50 yards down the field. How much more leaving could there be? Bazooka gets it there, 38-17. Your final for Grand and the Chiefs, who move to 11-2. Welcome to a phenomenal ball game in Detroit. All luck and no play. Hosting, playing with you and his Cardinals. Now here, Kyler Murray back to pass. Looking over the top. Extremely well defended. I hate this game. Just kidding. Love it. He deserved to catch it. He's a great player. Emmanuel Hall. Remember that thing he did in real life? Neither do I. Tell me in the chat below, guys, is there a player who is better in Madden that sucks more in real life than Emmanuel Hall? I mean, the guy does absolutely nothing in real life, but every franchise, Emmanuel Hall turns up. Now here, Kyler Murray, 21-14, down 7, and he's going to punch it in with about $130 left. That's a huge touchdown to tie the game. Just kidding! Why go for one when you could go for two? Decides to go outside to circle on a little option route, and it pays off, 22-21, and that'll ultimately be your final. And hats off to All Luck and No Play. Just in case Cards was, deficient at sending in clips, he sent me the clip of that final two-pointer to make sure we had the story of a great game, even though the play went the other way. Detroit Lions, pure class, love the guy. And playing with you, big win, keeping up his winning ways in the NFC West. Speaking of phenomenal human beings, we've got the Colts at the Bills. You'll never find two better guys than what's on the field right now. Speaking of amazing, Jonathan Taylor, a little stutter getting into the end zone. Having a phenomenal season is Jonathan Taylor in here. Andrew and his Bills, Josh Allen at the helm, dialing things up. 10-7 Bills at the time, and over the top, Jalen Waddle creating some separation on that one. You need help over the top with that big fella. And make the final, Andrew and his Bills doing work at home. Bills Mafia, big 37-31 win in the AFC. Skylar Dice and his Philadelphia Eagles in the thick of it in the playoff hunt, needing wins. Huge one here over Extrill DNA, 31-6. Big win over a phenomenal football team. In Lambeau, it's going to be the Packers hosting the Falcons, and Matt Cole continues his winning ways, moving to 10-3 in the NFC South. Big win in the frozen tundra. Javon and his Cowboys needing a win in this one, unable to get it. It's Keese and his New York Giants who are leading the NFC East alongside the Washington football team. Skylar Dice just one game back. Told you, NFC East always crazy. Eddie Flo and his New Orleans Saints, off of a wild game in Minnesota, head to Cleveland to take on Mitchie's Browns. Mitchie's Browns finally paid for their great work. Big 35-7 win at home. Vikings to Houston to take on Leakout Jay and his Houston Texans, and it's a Ray Lewis outcome, 52-0. And we're not talking Ray Lewis brand of, in the Chargers backfield on a 4th and 1. We're talking parking lot 2000 type of beatdown. My goodness, it was ugly. Mike Johnson's Jets into Seattle to take on CJ Reigns and his Seahawks, and man has 5 wins in his 5-8, but my goodness, CJ Reigns, every one of his wins, it seems like he's taken out absolute heavyweights. Big win at home in this one. Niners at home hosting King XX21 and doing work on the day, winning by a field goal, make the final 24-21. The Rams will go to 11-2. Starboys Dolphins 9-4. I can't remember the last time the man stepped on the field and lost a game. The guy does work, and in this one, no different. Big win at Gillette for the Dolphins. Our MyMadden.com Offensive Player of the Week gonna be Lamar Jackson. Great day at Gillette. 13 attempts, made good on 12 of them for 353 yards and 6 touchdowns on the day on the defensive side of the ball. It's going to be Johnny's Washington football team, Cameron Curl, 11 tackles. Does anybody else on that team get any tackles? 1 interception as well. Great day for Johnny's Cameron Curl. Leakout Jay and his Houston Texans sneaking into the top 10 with a bludgeoning of the Vikings. The Chiefs remain atop a very tight list that's jam-packed and shuffling. Literally every division in the NFC has a crazy battle going on at the top right now. In the AFC, battles galore as well. Pittsburgh stumbling a little bit down the stretch, as well as the New York Jets. But on the ups, the LA Chargers just winning big ball games left, right, and center, along with the Bucks. It's going to be a wild finish getting into these playoffs.
There you have it, guys. That's our look at Week 14. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you stuck with us to the very end of the video, please consider touching that button that lets you know that you liked it. Maybe even if you haven't already, give it a little subscribe. Hit the bell next time we make a video. It's coming your way. We do it every single day. Now with that, before we get out of here, who is the player in Madden to you that always rises to the top and it makes no sense? A Keon Crossan, for example, and Emmanuel Hall always gets up there, and how absolute bum in real life. Who is the guy in Madden that you think of? Name one guy in the comment section below that you always go after, or you always notice he's up at the top of the league, and how. So again, with that, from everybody at Daily Advanced Madden, I'm KMac33, wishing you a great day, and I will see you tomorrow with Week 15.